Ghosts haunt not just places, but our imaginations, weaving tales of love, loss, and unfinished business. From the author, Shannon Thompson. Welcome to Grimly. Yeah, I guess I haven't used headphones in a while, so. But I didn't know that they did that.
I didn't either until it shamed me and told me that I was listening to him too loud and it can cause deafness. I was like, that's not true.
You're like, girl.
Because I listen to it most of the time, like when I'm in bed trying to go to sleep. So it's just like one in one ear.
Oh.
And it's always at like a quarter or a half absolute max volume. So
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe there's some other time
When you're working?
cleaning, maybe.
Oh.
When
But
I
usually
brought it
you just
turned
like
up.
have your Alexa on.
No, but so like I'll have like a podcast in or something.
Oh,
And
okay.
then it's probably full volume while I'm like vacuuming.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's enough.
I mean, I
to
usually
cause
like
deafness.
blast my volume when I'm driving.
Yeah. Well, you should check what your health app says.
What my health app says on my, if I'm listening to my music too loud on the health app. That's fair. Anyways, this is Grimly.
Welcome to Grimly.
I am Missy.
And I'm Meg.
And we're back. I mean, we haven't been gone for that long.
Yeah, it's been a...
I mean, it's been like 2
2
weeks since we've
Yeah.
been recording. I had a pretty busy week last week. For once, it was me, not you.
Yeah, you did have a good, busy week.
Yeah, it was a good week, for sure. I went backpacking and then went to a concert, so I'm not
Fantastic.
complaining. It was just, yeah, it was a lot going on.
Balance is good.
Yeah, for sure, except for the bear run-in I had while
Go on.
backpacking. Did I tell you about that? I told you
did
about that.
tell me. Mhm.
Yeah, no, it was, obviously I'm fine. It was just, it was very scary in the moment because
Of course it was very scary.
I was not with my group. I had, like, they were gonna, like, we hiked up to this lake and they were going down to the lake and I wanted to kind of just, like, hang back for a little bit and,
Okay.
like, take a nap. I was, like, starting to get a headache because I was really hot out and, like, just drink some water, just chill, decompress, you know.
So you were sitting or you were walking?
Because I was hanging back, I, like, took a nap, I got up and I was gonna walk down
Okay.
to find my friends at the lake.
Got it.
But I walked down with my dog and couldn't find them. So I think we just, like, kind of two ships, like, passing in the night. Didn't, like, they were coming back up. I was going down.
In a different...
Maybe a different
area?
route. It was, like, there was a bunch of, like, little, like, side trails and stuff, like, different ways to, like, get back to camp.
Okay,
You know?
Jesus.
Yeah. So, but then on my way back up to camp, there was, like, this creek crossing you had to, like, kind of ford. And I was going across the creek and just, like, maybe 40 feet ahead of me.
40 feet.
Yeah. It's the closest I've ever been to a black bear in the wild.
Oh my God.
It was a black bear, and I was like, shit. I was like, shit. I didn't have my bear mace on me.
No.
The one time. All I had on me was my water bottle and, like, my backpacking chair. Because I was thinking, I'm just going down to the lake
Yeah.
to hang out with my friends.
Sure.
Didn't have my GPS or my SOS, any of that stuff. It was, yeah, so I was
that's
like,
what
fuck.
adds to this.
Yeah, and that was like, God damn it, of course I don't have it right now. And so, you know, I was just like, I started yelling, hey bear, trying to, like, because black bears are not aggressive.
Right.
You kind of just like need to, like, let them be aware of where you are and then they, like, kind of move away from you. But when I started, like, kind of, like, not yelling, but, you know, like, just speaking loudly, it, like, almost started walking more towards me. I was like, no, you fucking idiot. Like, go away. And I had my dog with me, and thankfully my dog, Coleman, did not bark or anything.
You don't want the dog to bark?
Because you don't really want the bear to think that there's, like, an aggressor.
It's not a threat.
It's not a threat,
Interesting.
from what I've understood
Okay.
about that. I'm not a bear expert. I'm not going to pretend I am. This is just, like, stuff I've, like, read
Yeah.
with, like, backpacking and stuff. But, you know, the bear walked away. I, like, went back down to the lake. Like,
Just stay away from it.
just, like, stay away from it. And, like, there was a bunch of people down there, and just, like, told them, like, hey, just so you know,
Oh, yeah.
I just ran into a bear. Like, be careful when you're heading back out. Because there's just a bunch of, like, day hikers.
What was it doing by the creek? Was it like drinking?
It was, like, walking on the trail. It was, like, walking towards the creek. And I was walking. We were kind of, like, we were going to intersect
Yeah.
with each other. So, yeah, that was a...
scary. It
was
really is
scary.
scary.
Yeah.
I'd be kind of scared seeing a bear from my car, to be honest. It's just jarring, where you're just like, we're not supposed to see him here.
I mean, yeah, like this is your home, but I just don't want to meet you.
We are not supposed to see each other.
No. Like,
Ideally.
Yeah, no, that was the closest I've ever been to a bear.
That's
besides like
very
a zoo.
close.
So.
Better there than a zoo, I suppose. But
Yeah, totally. I mean, yeah, poor thing. It's a really popular trail. And so I'm hoping that, like, I don't know, enough people scare it away that it kind of goes away because I don't want it to get hurt.
Yeah.
You know, or like something happens and then the bear gets euthanized.
Right.
Which is
Or
not
someone
ideal.
gets hurt, because that's not ideal.
I always choose
What if
the
it could
bear.
have been
We
you
know
or
this.
Coleman?
I'm not
And
saying-
you're like, fuck, sucks to be me.
I mean, it does suck to me.
I asked
like,
for it. I wasn't wearing proper hiking attire.
I wasn't wearing my bear mace.
I had my shorts hiked up too high. The bear got me.
How many times did I say no? You know, did I really, really say no, or did I kind of want it? Like, gross. No, yeah, it wasn't great. I hope that bear is not in that area anymore. It's out more in the wild. But yeah, so
we'll
that was
never know.
that was an interesting moment. We got new music.
Yes, you were going to talk about the music.
Yeah. So we have new music. I kind of changed up the intro a little bit. We have two friends that are very musically talented. So now we have our own outro music and we have our own intro music.
Oh my god, that's so nice.
Yeah, so shout out to Adam McKinnon and Alex Kingston for doing that for us.
Shout out. That's so
Thanks.
nice. That
Yeah.
is so nice.
Yeah, I know Adam listens pretty frequently to the podcast. He like texted me. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "I was surprised when I heard the music at the intro." He's like, "I wasn't expecting that yet." So,
Oh, you didn't give it. Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. So yeah, I think they're both really good. I'll show you after we
Cool.
record.
Enjoy the new music.
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. We have our own original music. I feel like it's very cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice. And I'm really appreciative of both of them for just taking the time to do it. I couldn't do it, hence why I didn't. But
What are we talking about today?
did we actually? No, we said this is Grimly.
We did.
I feel off today. I don't know what my problem is. I think just because I was stuck in traffic for so long.
You have done everything correct. Mics
Thank
are
you.
set up. Notes are ready. Maybe you should have another sip of the cocktail.
Maybe I should have sipped the cocktail. You're right.
We're
right.
drinking a
This is-
mango yogurt soju cocktail today.
What's soju?
It is a spirit. I want to say it's a Korean spirit, but I could be wrong about that. I know they drink a lot of soju in Korea, and I believe that it's a rice-based
Oh.
spirit.
Okay.
What are we talking about today?
Okay. So today we're gonna do another haunting story.
Okay,
Zach does not make an appearance.
that's a nice little break from.
I
I'm
knew-
actually pleased to hear that.
I knew if like I did that, you were going to fucking murder me. So I was like, let's give her a break.
Like, just do it. I don't know. I'm gonna stop. I was gonna say something offensive.
Please do. Just go for it.
You just flick your bean on your own time. to Zach Baggins.
Oh no! Wow, I did not expect that to be said, but okay. Anyways,
You asked.
you did. I did. I absolutely did, and you fucking went there. So, you know what? Whatever.
It's alright. Everybody has a type. Yours is a ghost
Douchebags.
hunter. Douchebag. It is generally slightly douchey.
Mostly that in general.
You know, but that man is an entrepreneur. And
He
that
is.
is attractive.
Yeah, he's made a big ass name for himself.
There you go.
I don't have a haunted museum in Las Vegas
There's a haunted museum in Las Vegas
that he owns. Yeah, we've
That's
talked
fun.
about this.
It wouldn't have stuck in my mind. Most definitely.
It's in Fremont.
Okay, that's a cool part of town.
Yeah, he has like it's like this big ass museum filled with a bunch of haunted items.
Okay, well, next time I'm over there in Vegas.
Yeah, we'll have to go check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to go to Vegas.
When?
Because, I don't know, sometime. Because I want to, like, just do it's really not my place necessarily, but I do want to have a really epic buffet experience. And there's, like, two really, really good ones. And I was like, so I'm, like, just looking for an excuse to go just so I can go to the buffet.
Okay. Well, let me know if you go. Mm-hmm. I really want to go to. This is boring. There's like some like hiking areas out
That
there
is
that I would
boring.
like to go to.
This is not a hiking podcast. Okay. Let's talk about the
I
haunting.
would also like to go to the Haunted Museum.
Yeah, that is cool. That's on brand.
Yeah. Okay. So, we're going to be talking about the San Pedro Haunting.
Okay, I don't know this.
It's also, you probably will recognize the picture that it's
Okay.
affiliated with. It's also sometimes called the San Pedro Poltergeist.
Okay.
So, setting the scene as we do, the story takes place in San Pedro, California.
Where is San Pedro?
It is a South Bay neighborhood in Los Angeles.
okay.
It was named San Pedro, which translates to St. Peter, after being quote-unquote discovered in the 1500s by the Spanish.
Oh.
However, this area had been inhabited by the Tongva tribes for thousands of years.
Okay.
So I say discovered with quotes.
Yeah. Right, fair.
Yeah, so this area became a major harbor area for cruise ships and shipping since most of San Pedro is close to the Pacific Ocean. However, this story is going to be taking place in a small cottage in San Pedro itself.
Okay.
So, all that stuff was just kind of a moot point. 1988. A 23-year-old pregnant woman named Jackie Hernandez moved into a small cottage in San Pedro with her small child, a boy named Jamie. Jackie had just recently left her husband, Al, and the hope that moving into this small house would be a fresh start for her and her kids. And her and Al's breakup was amicable.
Okay.
It was just like, this isn't working out.
All right, so we don't hate Al.
We don't hate Al.
Okay.
We kind of hate Al a little bit
Oh.
later in the story, but like no.
That tracks.
Yeah, it's not like in a more of a way than anything else.
Okay.
So, however, after moving into this cottage, Jackie would go on to experience one of the most famous hauntings in California.
All right.
Moving into this cottage, Jackie starts working and going to school. So Jackie's a busy woman.
You said she was pregnant or she just has a young child?
She was pregnant with a young child.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's a lot.
Working, going to school, single mom.
Jackie.
Yeah, she's doing it.
She
Obviously,
doesn't have time for a haunting.
no, she really
Just cut it
doesn't.
out.
She really fucking doesn't.
She's sad.
She was probably very annoyed a few times during this. Like, God damn it, I don't have time for this.
Literally
bullshit.
not. Because it probably happens in the evening when
Yeah.
I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, and Jackie looks like. Do you remember? Okay, obviously you've watched the first Men in Black.
Yeah.
You know the bug guy? Can't remember his name. Harold?
Yeah, I think it is Harold. The roach one.
Yeah, the roach guy. She looks just like his wife in that movie.
The one that says he asked for sugar water.
Yes.
Sugar water.
Sugar water. Yeah, she looks just like that woman.
Sugar water.
I can actually. I didn't put a picture of her on here, but let me just look one up for you really quick. And
Oh, she does.
she looks just like that woman, right? I wish I knew her.
Dude,
the name
in
of
one
the
of
actress.
these photos, she is clearly traumatized, crying, upset. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
She looks like a busy lady.
yeah. She's a busy mom, busy single mom. Jackie moves into this house. Her and Al are on like an amicable level, shared custody, but like kids are living with her most of the time. So the first time Jackie notices something weird is one day she is walking past her desk that she has in like a den area of the house, and the desk has a pencil holder on it. Her now ex-husband Al is there with her, and they both witness the pencil holder just kind of slide across the desk.
Okay.
Jackie had been walking past the desk like kind of at the same time, so they both just kind of convinced themselves that she had touched it and moved in an accident.
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot. There's gonna be a lot of this like convincing yourself,
Sure.
of like what's happening isn't happening.
Totally.
Because I mean, like, do you want that to be happening in your house? No, you'd fucking ignore the
No,
shit
and
out of it
I've
for a
frankly
while.
never seen anything move across the table in my home or any home by itself. That would be extremely bizarre.
Yeah, something moving.
But at that point, it's like you can gravity. You can be like something.
Yeah, you try to
It
try to
makes
talk
more
yourself
sense
out of
than
it.
something that has no reason to move.
Yeah, on like just a stable surface. It would be like if this wine bottle right here on this table just moved.
You can't make sense of it.
No, I'd leave. Be like, we're gonna go. Both of us would leave. Let's be real. Be like, Dave.
I don't know, because
deal
like,
with
is
it.
it harmful? I don't know. It's sort of like, okay, there's clearly something here. but,
Right.
like, are we chill? What?
Right? Can we chill? We're gonna be chill.
Let's be chill.
Let's be chill. I think that's always the hope, right? So a few months after this and after moving in, Jackie gets home from work and school. It was later in the evening, and one of her friends, her friend Susan, she's a real bestie in this, I
Okay.
will say. She had been babysitting her kids and had put the kids to bed.
Okay, that makes sense. She's
So-
got someone to help.
Yeah. She
kids.
like her friend
Fun.
Susan's a real bottom bitch, as I would say.
That's nice.
So Jackie, she gets home, sits down in front of the TV, just kind of wants to decompress from
Sure.
the day. She's just like,
Relatable.
yeah, school, work.
Do you know what she was watching?
I couldn't figure it
Curious.
out.
Okay,
Like
go on.
it's like late 80s,
Maybe late night TV.
night time. Probably Jackie Carson or Johnny Carson.
Yeah, probably some late night TV. or
Yeah,
something.
some late night TV talk show, right? Johnny Carson's probably.
probably.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is he problematic?
Was actually, I mean, likely, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Me either.
Was
Maybe.
SNL on back then?
It was. Yeah,
That
maybe
way?
SNL. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah. Yeah, some sort of late night show, right? So while she's sitting down in front of the TV, she starts to hear some weird noises in the walls.
In the walls?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It almost sounds like it's like pebbles being dropped or falling.
Weird.
So Jackie mutes the TV and she puts her head against the wall, and she also starts hearing what she thinks is footsteps in the attic.
Okay.
So the attic at this house is a big part of this
Okay.
whole story. The attic itself is not finished.
All right.
The way you get up to the attic is there's like the ceiling thing you have to push up and like move over. And then they were like climbing up off of the like laundry machine, like up into the attic.
There's no like
There's no like pull down
Okay.
like ladder thing. The attic itself, it isn't finished. Like it's just like beams and like wood.
Yeah, ours is like
There's
that.
yeah, there's very similar to yours, and there's nothing up there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's an empty space.
Yeah.
So, but it does play a big part of the story. So Jackie does what most of us would do and just kind of writes this off. She's like, it's an animal. It's like a rat or a mouse in my walls. It's walking around. It's like knocking pebbles down. Like, it's whatever. Like,
Right.
I'm not going to deal with it right now. A few days after the attic incident, Jackie is hanging out in the living room of the cottage with her friend, Susan. So Jackie is telling Susan about the weird attic thing. She's like, I think I hear footsteps. Like, I don't know. I think I'm just freaking myself out. And she admitted that. There's a documentary that came out in 97 that talks about this whole thing, and I watched it, and she was talking about how initially she's like, maybe I was just freaking myself out because it was my first time living alone.
Sure.
With 2 small children. She's like, it's kind of uncomfortable, like,
Yeah.
from like living with like a man, unfortunately, as a woman, like it's just kind of a thing we deal with, right?
Yeah.
And she was kind of talking about this with Susan. She's like, maybe I'm just like freaking myself out, So while they are talking about this, they hear a loud bang in the kitchen. Both a little freaked out because they're literally just talking about this.
Yeah, it makes it worse.
They got up to investigate what the noise was. And they see that a picture has fallen off of the wall in the kitchen, which isn't exactly super compelling, right? However, when they looked a little closer, they also noticed that the nails that were used to hang up the picture are standing pointy side up, straight up, like on the head of the nail, right next to each other and to the picture.
So they're just like flat on the ground, like someone pulled them out of the wall and set them down.
Yeah. So the head of the nail, the flat part of the nail, it's like sitting on the table or the counter
the
or whatever,
pointy side
with the
up.
pointy side up, right
And
next
they're
to it.
lined up,
And they're lined up.
and they didn't fall.
Like,
Like,
what are the odds?
I mean, they're not just like, no, that's not normal. There's no way that is normal.
like maybe if it was just one and it was like a weird
Yeah.
one-off, but like 2 of them next to each other, both standing up straight.
I don't see how something falls out of the wall and like lands like that times 2.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
No.
That would be
Yeah, I
deeply
definitely-
unsettling.
Unsettling is a good word for sure. And I just keep thinking about like what I would do. Be like, I don't fucking know.
Who knows?
Yeah, you're like, this is weird and I don't like this, but what am I supposed to do?
I almost feel like freaking out makes it worse, but
That
how
is
do
a-
you not?
That's a big thing with poltergeists in general, which is why some people call this one a poltergeist and not a haunting.
Okay.
From what I've understood about poltergeists is that they kind of feed off of like stressful, energy, and that's like they kind of like get more powerful because of it, essentially.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I've always kind of understood about poltergeists. It like feeds off of the energy of the house, especially if you're stressed,
Sure.
and then it makes you more stressed,
Yeah.
and it becomes more powerful. So after this, both women kind of Homer Simpson into a bush out of the kitchen. And Susan's like, I gotta go.
Susan left her?
Yeah.
She's like, this isn't my house.
Like, listen, you're my girl. I love you, but I'm gonna 86 myself at this
Damn.
situation.
Oh, how do you leave her alone? I would be like, you guys are all coming with me. That's fucking crazy.
Right. I don't know. I mean, I don't know like what Susan's living situation was. Maybe she had a
Jesus.
husband and kids. Yeah. I mean, for the night, but also, I mean, Jackie could have been like,
It's not directly threatening.
not directly threatening. She's also just like, it's fine. It's just this weird one-off thing. You know,
I just got the ick about this cocktail. I was like, this is suddenly.
your face.
I was
You're
like, I don't want it. I'm just going to chug the rest of
I
this.
chugged at mine.
Do you want any more of it?
Do you want me to finish it?
No, we don't have to finish it unless
Okay.
you want the rest of it.
No.
It's not as good. The second glass, not as good.
It needs. I think it needs to be like really cold.
That is exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Because you guys, it does taste a little bit like yogurt, mango yogurt.
It has.
It's not creamy.
It has. It to me. It tastes a little creamy.
Sorry, it is sort of like a round, creamy flavor, but it's not like a thick, yogurty creamy.
Yeah,
Does
it's
that make
creamy
sense?
like
It's
how like a pina colada is kind of creamy tasting.
yes.
Even though I mean, because that usually has like coconut
Some
cream in
dairy,
it.
yeah.
You're right. Just finish it. Go for it. Do it. Do it. Back. Good
I
job.
wanted to just pour it back in there. All right. Okay, so Susan left her. That's where we were. Left her to die. With
Yeah.
her children.
Susan left. She left her there with her children in the supposedly haunted house.
All right.
Okay, so a few nights after this, Jackie gets a babysitter. Babysitter's name is Tina. She's a 16-year-old girl. Jackie doesn't tell Tina about what's
wouldn't.
going on because she's like, I don't want to freak her out.
Absolutely not. Not a good idea.
I'm like freaking myself out, you know? Like,
yes. She's not sure she believes it yet.
Yeah. Like really because she just like doesn't know how to feel about it herself.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, I mean, can you imagine being like, oh, this house is haunted, bye.
No, absolutely not.
Like,
No,
I'm gonna
I
leave
wouldn't have said a word either.
Yeah. So
It's like trying to sell a vehicle and you know that like there's something wrong with it. You wouldn't advertise it. Like,
oh, I know. I told you my
Yes.
punching the headlight story.
it's exactly that.
Yeah. So Jackie leaves and Tina is sitting in the living room watching TV. And she just gets this weird feeling that she needs to go check on the kids.
Wow, okay.
So Tina goes to Jamie, the little boy's room. And as she reaches for the doorknob, the door just opens on its own.
Okay.
Tina thinks it's strange, but it's just like, okay, whatever. She checks on Jamie. He is fine and sound asleep. So she shuts the door, turns around. She hears the door open again. And she once again shrugs this off and maybe just as like
There's a bad latch or something.
yeah, the house is a little slanted weird, like foundational
Yeah, it's
things.
old.
Like, you know, it's older. Yeah, it's just like whatever, you know. So when Jackie gets home, Tina mentions the door thing. Because she's like, this is weird, you know, just, I don't know.
Yes.
And it seems like Tina is kind of hoping that Jackie will tell her that the door just has like a weird, like a latch or like it just doesn't say closed or something. But Jackie's like visibly freaked out.
Oh no.
She's like, fuck, like something else just
Something else.
happened. Yeah. Because you remember like a few days before, it was like the picture frame thing with the nails.
Yeah, it's sort of like escalated.
It's all adding up. So Jackie tells Tina that the door thing is a little unsettling because of all the other stuff that had been happening.
she
So
tell
she
her
finally
that
like
also?
kind of comes clean.
Oh, you're not gonna get another babysitter at that house.
I know.
Jesus.
Like babysitting when you're a teenager is also like just weird and hard enough because
is.
like you're a kid watching a kid. Like I remember I used to babysit when I was like 12.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I did a little, but yeah.
It's like I would like my nephew is 11. I would not imagine him in a year from now babysitting anybody.
Well, it's not common that young boys do the babysitting, though. I was gonna
No,
say
no.
how impressed I am with women in general and our fucking intuition. I'm like the fact that she, like, was intuitive enough to be like, oh, I'm sort of getting a vibe that I need to go and check on the kids when a man would just be like glued to the TV.
Yeah, I mean, there's some like sweet, intuitive boys there, like before they hit puberty. You know,
Before they hit puberty.
puberty fucks up people. Let's be real. Like, I feel like-
All right, so this babysitter is not coming back.
No, she's fine. She's fine. She's like, okay, this is weird. Like,
Okay. But now I'm
Because-
babysitting at a haunted house.
because they once again kind of tell themselves we're jumping to conclusions, we're freaking ourselves out.
Which is a reasonable, that's normal.
Yeah.
That's logical.
It's very logical. It's
These
very
are
normal.
interesting coincidences, but it doesn't mean
Over and
because
over.
there's no such thing as ghosts, blah, blah, blah.
Right. Yeah. As the Ghostbusters like to say, I believe no ghost.
Exactly.
So the next night, Tina comes back to help out with the kids again. This is-
okay.
Yeah, this is a
Brave.
Yeah, that's a brave
She
girl.
needs some money.
Yeah, she really needs the money. She's like, fuck, like this is the only babysitting gig I got. Like this woman pays well. She's a regular client. You know, she's hustling. So Jackie's talking to her in the kitchen and just kind of like going over standard stuff like, you know, I gave them a bath. I didn't give them a bath. Here's like what they want for dinner, you know, kind of like whatever stuff, like babysitting stuff. So Jackie notices, like, as she's like talking to Tina about like kind of like the evening, she notices that Tina's kind of not really like paying attention to her, and she's like staring at something up in like the corner of the ceiling.
Okay.
Like if you're like you and I are sitting here talking, and like you're talking to me, I'm like looking up here,
Yes.
and Tina interrupts Jackie, and she's like, "Did you get a new light or something in here?" And Jackie's like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" Tina points up to this weird light in the corner of the ceiling in the kitchen, and her and Jackie are looking at it, and it's like moving, not moving towards them, it's just like oscillating, like moving in like a weird like
Like a little floating orb type of thing?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they described it as a weird light bulb, not a mini sun.
Yeah, that was so annoying. A mini sun.
That was just kind of moving. So Jackie decides to take a photo of it, and this is an 80s photo,
All right.
so it's film, but this is the photo.
Once again, I'm seeing a photo of nothing. Is that
It's-
carpet?
It's like the popcorn ceiling. It's upside
Oh,
down.
it's upside down.
Yeah.
Okay. No one's missing anything by not seeing this photo. It's just a black photo with a couple of dots. Very bright, though,
Yeah.
in this photo.
It's like bright, weird lights. Essentially, what is what
And
you're
it
looking
looks
at.
like carpet, but sure.
It's like popcorn ceiling.
It's really textured ceiling.
I mean, that was the 80s, man. Everything was textured.
Extremely.
Your ceiling's been redone.
Yeah, this is sort of like a...
Like
It's not popcorn, but it is a textured ceiling.
Yeah, it's a textured ceiling, but it's not like that textured. Like I used to live in an apartment that had like that type of ceiling.
I hate
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I hate that photo.
It's weird. I mean, I don't know why you hate it so much.
It's just a photo of nothing.
It's a photo of orbs.
Orbs.
I didn't really talk about this much in this set of notes because I don't know how I feel about orbs. I feel like a lot of them can be explained.
Yeah.
They're a bug, they're
Dust.
dust,
A
whatever.
reflection of something. That didn't look like a reflection or dust. It
No.
was
No, it's like it
very
looks like
bright.
weird little lights. We'll
Dust.
post on Instagram. We'll see what people think. Yeah, like orbs, like I have seen some like interesting shots of things like when they look like they're like moving like straight and kind of like buzzing by, or like they seem like they like go into people and then someone's like, ow, what just hit me? Have you ever seen those?
No.
Like that stuff I think is compelling. But also I could just be a fucking bug. you
Sure.
know? So who knows? Bugs are gaslighting us. That's what's happening.
Bugs.
So after this light in the kitchen incident happens, Jackie is starting to question if all of these weird things that happen are something paranormal. I think she's finally coming around. I think especially because she like took a picture of it. She's like, what the fuck is that? But also, more importantly, what the hell she can do about it and like who she can ask for help. Because, you know, like it's a single mom. She's like, I can't call the cops. What am I going to do? Call them and be like, there's something in my house, I think? You know?
No, there's really no one that can help you. And I imagine that she's going to talk to somebody in the Catholic Church. She feels like
Oh,
the
we will get
only
there.
solution. And doesn't seem like a good solution to me personally. But
It's almost like
what
you've
else
read
do you
these
do?
notes before, Megan.
what else do you do? Just historically.
You're like, are you just like
They
picking
don't
up,
have a good track record.
picking up the wavelengths on this iPad?
It's just they don't bring the best device.
No, it's we'll see. You'll see.
The exorcism wing of the Catholic Church.
Oh, it's not that, but it's still not great. We'll get there. Anyways, okay, first. So Jackie decides to talk to Al, her ex-husband,
Okay.
about all this stuff and like what's happening. She's like, I'm freaked out. She's like, I know what to do.
Does Al tell her that she's being dramatic and she needs to calm down?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
However, if my friend was like, something is in my house, then I might be like, it's fine. There's nothing in your house.
yeah. Also, though, Al thinks that this is Jackie's ploy to get them back together.
Wow. Okay. He's got
Confidence.
confidence. Yeah. A little confidence.
Because he's like, oh, she's lonely. She's like, stressed. She's scared.
He doesn't think she could get a different man.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
only you.
Like, she's 23 years old. Like, she's like,
23.
yes.
All right. Okay. So she's in school. That makes sense. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
Too much for such a young woman to be dealing with.
Two, like, small children. Like, she was pregnant for part of this.
Jesus.
Yeah. My next bullet says Al does the classic horror movie dad scenario and doesn't believe anything that Jackie is talking about.
Sure. That doesn't make him a bad person.
No,
but
it doesn't
I'm not
make him a
surprised.
bad person, but like just.
Yeah, it's a reasonable reaction.
But it's just like it's such a trope now, where like every dad is just like, no, we're fine, everything's fine. It's just like, what if it's not? you know. Anyways, Al, he doesn't want to like cause any drama between Jackie and him, so he just kind of appeases her, and he thinks that maybe they should just call out whatever's in the house,
Okay.
which maybe isn't the right call.
I don't know, because I would be tempted to do the same thing, to have a conversation with it.
Right. So Al calls out in the house for whatever there is to show itself.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I don't want to
Happens.
see it. Please don't ever.
Like, please don't show it. Nothing happens, and Al is basically like, I told you so.
Okay.
It's a real dick move. I told you we're not like necessarily gonna love Al. And then he leaves.
He taunted the thing and then left?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how
He's
does this
like,
go?
Suck it, bitch, and then leaves.
Show yourself to
Yeah.
her after I leave, please.
Show yourself, but not to me. Wait till I leave the building.
I'm safely at home.
Right? You're like, I'm gonna be home watching Johnny Carson. Can you just show yourself to her?
Okay, so what happened?
So right after Al leaves, Jackie goes to one of the closets in the house to put something away. And this is when she notices written all over the closet walls is the name Al.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Written in what?
It's like written in like blue and red crayon
Crayon. Okay.
or like pencil or something.
Okay.
I don't have a picture of it. I couldn't find one. But she's just like, what the fuck do I do with this now?
I mean, at that point, I'm not going back home. Like, I'm leaving immediately.
Yeah.
And not going back there.
And so like,
And it has to be in the daytime. Doors are wide open.
yeah.
Probably someone with me, and we are moving the fuck out.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's also after this point that Jackie starts seeing a figure of an old man, specifically in her son Jamie's room, that looks like he's like mean and menacing, she says.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
She says that she's seen him a few times. She says that she sees like disembodied heads of the man in like corners and stuff.
Weird. Like, out of the corner of her eye kind
Yeah.
of thing?
Yeah. And so like Al makes things worse.
Yeah.
At this point, like you just said, Jackie wants to move out. She wants to leave. She's like, fuck this place. Get me the hell out of here. But like a lot of people, she doesn't necessarily have the funds to just pack up and move. Moving's expensive. You're a single mom. Like, yes, you're still close with the dad, but like, you moved in first class deposit, whatever.
Yeah.
it's
It's
like
not easy to do.
it's not easy. Yeah.
No.
Also because she probably is on some sort of fixed income
Yeah.
at this time, so finding another house that is in her range that fits her kids, and
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
yeah, it's a nightmare for sure. After this incident with Al, Jackie and her friend Susan are like out taking a stroll in the neighborhood. I like to think they're also probably drinking.
I don't know. They could be smoking cigarettes, though. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it is the 80s.
Yeah.
It's probably more. Accurate. While on the walk, the ladies run into Jackie's landlord. And Susan's basically like, hey, weird shit's happening in her house. Like, what can we do about it?
Yeah,
She's
what
like,
do you know?
yeah. And she's just like, do you know anything? Like, has anyone else, like, you know, said anything to you about this house? Blah, blah, blah. Landlord's pretty much like, no. But the landlord also asked Jackie if it's okay with her to have a couple priests come by and bless the house. This story plays out like a fucking movie.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jackie is hesitant about this because she's not, I don't think she's Catholic. She's religious, but I don't think she's like Catholic.
There's just nobody else in the game, right? I mean, who else
Right.
is doing that stuff? I guess like witches now do. Or,
Yeah,
like,
I
people
think
that
I'd
are
rather have a
witchy.
witch
They do like
than a priest.
saging.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would rather have a witch come over and bless my house than a priest.
Definitely.
A Wiccan.
Yes.
Yeah. So Jackie's hesitant. A, because she's not religious. B, because she doesn't really want this, like, she doesn't want this situation to get, like, bigger. She doesn't become, like, more of a thing. She doesn't, like, bring more people in. I think
Yeah.
because it just probably, it's bringing it more to light that this is happening, right? She's like, this is real. This isn't me making it up. I've got other people involved now, right? If she is lying, the lie is getting bigger,
That's true.
you know?
Yeah.
But she's like, you know what? I'm desperate. Let's do this.
Okay.
So, 2 priests show up to Jackie's house.
Okay.
And they walk in. Gotta remember this. Jackie's a single mom, full-time working, full-time school, 2 small children. Her house is a mess.
All right.
The place isn't immaculate, right?
What does that have to do with it?
Oh, you'll see. So the priests walk through, they bless the house, they bless the kids, and they leave. Jackie feels like this might have been a waste of time. She's like, okay, well, we tried that. Nothing like seems to like be helping. The next day, CPS shows up
Really?
because these 2 priests claim that she's an incompetent mother and she's having delusions or hallucinations.
Oh, interesting. I wonder what the house looked like. That they were like, oh,
I mean,
we should call the government.
yeah, from what other people have talked about during this time, they're like, yeah, there was like dishes and like laundry and stuff. She's like, but like, you know, there wasn't like dirty
Interesting.
diapers or, you know, it wasn't like just like a fucking house that hadn't been cleaned recently.
Okay.
Also, she's delusional, priest.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels
It's a,
so fucking rude.
yeah, it's also like a big jump.
It's a very big jump. Also, like, the whole art priest supposed to be like, let's help her.
I don't.
Isn't that like the Catholic thing to do? Like, you know, or Christian, whatever. I guess priests are Catholic, but like just be like, you know what? Let's help this mother out. She's clearly is struggling. Let's get her some resources within the church and like maybe bring some people over that can help her. You know, just
Sure.
like
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
just instantly like, oh, she's incompetent. Or it's called the CPS. Probably because she was single and divorced. They probably didn't like that.
Maybe.
So CPS does a walk through the house and they basically tell Jackie that she just needs to clean up and that they will check in later. Because
Okay.
they kind of assess like nothing's wrong with you. Like, you know, the house is just a mess. Just make sure you clean up the house. And she's probably like, yeah, no shit.
Right.
Thank you for reminding me of like the mess I'm already in. You know, it probably was just like so stressful to like just
Well,
have
it's
like
just,
another
thing now.
yeah, exactly. Just to be like, you know what? Like, here's another thing. Let's have you stressed out about. Which probably, if it's a poltergeist, is gonna not help. So Jackie is incredibly disheartened after this. She's like, well, now I can't fucking ask anybody for help because clearly this is what happens when you ask for help. Which is
Yeah.
really sad. So she's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to deal with this. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to move. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Susan comes in to the picture again, and she kind of convinces Jackie that she should really try to get a paranormal team to come to the cottage because they're not going to judge her in the same way that the
Yeah.
priest would, right?
Right.
So Jackie, once again, at her wit's end, is like, you know what? Let's give it a shot, I guess. Like, she's right. They're not going to judge me in the same way. So this is when a paranormal team comes into the picture. Like I said, like a movie.
Yeah, I know, it's right.
Right. So Susan suggests that Jackie calls these 3 men that had recently been on local TV who had done a documentary on investigating the ghost of the Mary Celeste, which is a ghost ship.
Yes.
So the 3 men were in a paranormal group, the first being Dr. Barry Taff, who was a parapsychologist.
Doctor of what?
Parapsychology.
Is that a real thing?
I mean, he has a doctorate and he has...
You get a doctorate. It's a self-study. Like a PhD.
I think so.
Interesting.
I mean, parapsychology, I think, is a thing.
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up later.
Yeah, I'm curious.
So, Dr. Barry himself had over 25 hours of investigating the paranormal under his belt.
25?
2,500, sorry.
Oh, 25. That doesn't sound like enough. You're not helping his case, Melissa.
Right? This doctorate only has 25 hours.
I'm more suspicious now.
You're like, I rest my fucking case. No, 2,500 hours.
That seems like a lot
of investigating. So that's probably how he got his doctorate.
Yeah, because like, how long are you in someone's house? Like maybe 2 hours max. Like you're probably not there.
I think it depends on the haunting.
I guess so.
Right?
But like that's a lot of different houses.
That's a lot of different houses. I mean, like also they did things like the Mary Celeste, so that could have been overnight.
Sure.
You know? So next up.
But they do say it takes 10,000 hours to be an expert, so he still has some.
He still got some time, yeah. So next up is a Barry Conrad. Evidently, there's only like 3 names in the 80s, and Barry is one of them. So Barry Conrad is a paranormal investigator. He's also an Emmy Award-winning cameraman.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So last up is a man named. You want to guess?
Barry?
No. Jeff.
Oh.
Which is just as basic. So Jeff Wheatcraft is his name, who was once a school teacher and who had decided he wanted to pursue photography, and then like through
Say that again.
He wanted to pursue photography. Sorry,
you can.
He wanted to pursue photography, and then after he started pursuing photography, God, why is this so hard to say?
You had it. We're moving on now. You have to correct it for the record.
Yeah, you're right. He became a paranormal investigator through that.
Fun.
Yeah, he's like, I find this interesting.
Good for him.
Right?
Probably beats the hell out of being a teacher.
Yeah, an elementary school teacher is what he was.
I'm not sure what kind of grade I would prefer to be if I was going to be a teacher. I don't know. Elementary seems just as good as anything. I probably definitely wouldn't want to be middle school. And high school, maybe, but...
Anything but middle school, truly.
I know, they're just such monsters.
Middle school is just like fucking hard time for people in general.
It's true.
People that have to deal with middle schoolers and middle schoolers are dealing with it.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, elementary school would be fine.
Elementary because they're cute.
Kind of cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, like
They listen to you. They're not trying to fight you.
Right. They usually like want to be your friend.
You're not attracted to them.
Seriously.
Well, in most cases.
In most cases. Oh, man.
Sorry.
You really brought the vibe down. Oh, no.
It's not funny,
It's
but
not
there are all
funny.
kinds of predators in school systems.
Yep, and they're usually in the RNC. Okay.
Oh.
3. So, Jackie and Susan get in touch with these guys, and they agree to come talk to Jackie about what she had been experiencing in her home. She's like, here's my case. They're like, okay, sounds interesting. Let's talk about it.
It's just breathing into the mic a little too hard.
Right.
I heard it.
It really does pick up anything. Okay. So the first significant day of the investigation is August 8th, 1989.
All right, so the guys are there. Jeff and Barry, and what's the other dude's name?
Barry.
2 Barrys?
Yes. Do you listen to anything?
Sometimes some things just escape. Like some things just don't stick.
Oh my God, Megan!
I can't. I do listen, but it's like it's like an ADD brain. Like some things just don't absorb. Like it goes. It's a colander. Do you know what I mean? Like it catches most
Your
of the stuff.
colander brain.
It catches most of the stuff, but some of the stuff slips through.
Instead of like cauliflower ear, you have colander brain.
Yeah.
Jesus, that might be the name of this episode. Oh man, it's just so
All right, we got
funny because
two
you're like,
berries.
it's like Barry, and then what was the other one? Barry. Jesus.
2 berries and a Jeff.
2 berries and a Jeff.
All right.
And a partridge in a pear tree. Okay. August 8th, 1989. These paranormal investigators show up to Jackie's house, and Jackie's there with Susan.
Susan's there.
Yeah, she's a good Judy. They are talking about what they encountered in the home.
Okay.
Like so far.
Yeah.
So during this initial interview, Jackie talks about the disembodied head of the old man. Also, she has seen him a few times in the attic.
What is she doing up in the attic?
I think she's like going to see what the fuck is like noise is.
Okay.
It's like, is it a rat? Is it a raccoon?
I would have stopped looking after a while.
I mean, maybe she did. Yeah. So Jeff thinks she's full of shit.
Wow. Okay.
I will say, like this is the first investigation that these men have done that they felt like they found something compelling. And they did like a documentary about it.
Okay.
They had talked about multiple times like how they're like, most of the time we go to a place, we investigate it, we don't find anything.
Okay.
Which is why,
So we've got one skeptic,
yeah.
which is good.
Which is good.
Okay,
Which
I
is
see what
why
you're
like it's hard to think that ghost hunting shows are real.
Yeah.
Because every time they go to an investigation, they find something.
Right.
And a lot of paranormal investigations or investigators in general are just like,
It's mostly nothing.
it's mostly nothing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jeff thinks she's full of shit. Decides to go up to the attic himself. He's like, I'm gonna go up here and check it out. Because it kind of seems like the attic is like a hot spot, right? So Jeff is up in the attic and he's taking pictures. He felt something grab his arm. He's like, okay, maybe I'm not a skeptic. So Jeff, this is in the documentary too. So Jeff freaks out, drops the camera, climbs down from the attic. He's like, what the fuck was that? And I will point out again that there's nothing in this attic. It's an empty space. So it's not like he like brushed up against something, right? Jeff tries to compose himself. He's like, okay, I'm fine. I just freaked myself out, whatever. And then he's like, I have to go back up there and get my camera because he dropped it. So when he gets up there, his camera is laying in a crate. There's like this one like crate that's like old grape crate or something. So the camera's laying in a crate. And at the other end of the attic in the opposite corner, his lens is there. The camera's at 2 different ends of the attic, including one piece of it being in a crate. The only crate in the attic.
And he just went up there and felt something brush his arm and he left?
Yeah, he felt something grab his arm, he said.
Grab his arm.
He felt something grab his arm. He's like, fuck, what's
and
that?
He jumped down
He
quickly?
jumped, he like dropped his camera, and he's like,
Oh,
he's
dropped his camera.
Yeah, he's
Got
like, I'm
it.
getting the hell out of here.
And then he goes back up there.
And he goes back
it's
up
like
here.
In the other side of the room?
The
in a
camera is
crate?
like basically at 2 different ends of the room.
That's so very strange.
Which is very strange, right?
Yes.
And this is when Jeff's like, oh shit, maybe there is something here.
Okay. I just like can't wrap my head around how they or it or like how it moves matter. And yet only when like mostly when no one's looking, like how does it work?
Right.
What are the mechanisms?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Physics don't make sense.
The math isn't mathing in this.
Like if you were to be watching it, is it is it a body or somebody with a hand
Right.
like, that picks it up and moves it, or is it moving
Just like
by
this,
itself?
this floating thing.
What's it look like if you were to be watching it?
Right, well, she
Like,
did, like, remember Jackie did say
She
that, like,
saw
there was the pencil thing that moved. And it just, like, looked like it just slid across the table.
I guess so.
So, I don't know.
God.
During this initial investigation the same day, the men also claim that their cameras, one of the Barrys has, like, a video camera, right? Not just, like, a film camera. He says that, like, every time he would go up into the attic, the video camera would just stop working. It would just, like, wouldn't work, like, no matter what he did. But as soon as he came down from the attic, it was fine.
And he's like, please no photos.
Like, no paparazzi, no thank you. And they also say that they felt like they were being pushed out of the attic every time they like went up there. So, also during this investigation, this is in the documentary itself.
Okay.
Like, they also start hearing like pounding noises in the ceiling. They're like filming this documentary. They're all talking, and you can just like hear pounding, and they're all like, "What the fuck is that?"
Wow.
So, the documentary, it's very cheesy. It's 1997 is when it was made. So,
Yeah, God.
tamper your expectations to 1997. There's a lot of like overlay of like a creepy guy in a mask, like to like a shot of the house.
All right.
And like a lot of very dramatic music. The like narrator or like the host of the documentary, it looks like a Salvador Dali, but like had been like living in LA for too long. Salvador Dali.
Okay.
During this investigation, they're hearing the pounding noises, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is going on?" A few weeks later, on August 26th, 1989, the guys are back to do some more investigations. And they find what looks like some sort of weird liquid dripping out of a cabinet. And when I was watching this documentary, my initial thought was like, it's like oil or something. Like cooking, like you're cooking with like oil and like, you know, like how it kind of like
Yeah, that's true.
evaporates, goes up into the cabinet.
Yep.
I was like, well, that's probably what it is. However, the liquid was taken to a lab, and it was determined that it was blood plasma from a human male.
What?
And this wasn't even like, this wasn't like a little bit. This shit was like dripping and like pooling on like the counters.
My jaw's on the floor.
And like
They took it to a lab?
They took it to a lab. They had it tested. They like collected a sample, and they're like, "What the like? It's plasma from a male, not even a female."
Okay.
And like plasma's not something you can just like take out of your body. I don't know. People know this.
Yeah, but what is a ghost doing with plasma? I don't.
What is a ghost doing with anything?
I don't understand. The science makes no sense.
It doesn't. I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying this is what they found.
Okay.
On September 4th, 1989, Jackie makes a phone call to the guys and talks about how things are escalating in the house. And the phone call she makes, she sounds fucking frantic. She's like, shit's going down. She's like, I don't know what's going on. She's like, I just feel like something bad's gonna happen. She's like, I'm getting really freaked out. She claims, like, when she makes this phone call, that things are constantly being moved in the house.
Wow.
And there was even like a moment where a book was being thrown through the air at her, like a frisbee.
Oh, Jesus.
She's like, what the fuck, you know? The lights are going on and off, and doors are being opened and closed.
Wow.
Like, this thing is, like, exasperated itself, essentially.
Yeah.
It makes me think of the ending of Poltergeist.
Yeah.
You've seen that movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Jeff Barry and one of Barry's friends named Gary. He's also like a fellow investigator. So they show up to the house with their camera equipment, and they try to see if they can try to capture something, essentially, and they want to investigate what's going on, see if they can help Jackie.
But how are they gonna help? Because all they're doing is like taking data points. Like these aren't.
It seems to be like they're pissing things off, right?
Yeah, like they're not really gonna help get rid of the thing or solve the problem. They're just gonna record it, document it. These are not the right people for her.
But she already tried a priest, and the priest fucking just called CPS on her.
She needs a woman.
She needs a psychic.
She needs somebody with like a medium or someone. With
There
a fucking...
was this TV show. I don't know if it's on anymore. It was called The Dead Files. Have you heard of it? Mm-hmm. Where it was like a psychic and a retired detective.
I've heard of The Dead Files. Yes.
So, do you know the premise of it?
I know.
Okay, I'll tell you. I just asked because
I was like, you did just tell us, didn't you?
No. So the retired police investigator, detective, whatever.
It's on HBO, I think.
Is this on HBO now?
It might be.
Yeah. So he would go and like investigate the property through like files and newspaper articles. He would like just figure out, because like they talk to the family, they figure out like what was happening at this place, like what they're like dealing with, ghost wise, haunting wise, whatever. Well, sorry, the police detective would do that.
Yes.
And then he would try to go find information for them, like through like the normal means of, you know, looking up records and yada, 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 finding like evidence, right? And then during that time, the psychic would come in. They would like hide all the photos in the house. They would like hide any trace of the family. And they would have her walk through and see if they were finding the same things.
Yeah, okay.
And she was also like talking about like, this is what I'm feeling in this house. This is like why I'm like, I'm getting like feeling this type of way. Like, I think this is happening. And most of the time it was pretty compelling. It was a TV show, so I don't know how accurate it was. But
seeing the real.
At the end of it, they would like, the psychic and the detective would sit down and talk to the family. And she would tell them, this is what you should do.
This is what you should do.
She's like, you need to do some salt here. Like, you need to say a prayer here. Like, she would like give them some advice.
That's what she needs.
That's what she needs. I mean, she's about 20 years too late. So, Jeff and Gary decide to go up to the attic space again. Gary with a camera, Jeff with a flashlight. Barry, Jackie, and Susan are below the opening to the attic. Because remember, this is like a ceiling thing.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of waiting to see if, like, the guys find anything, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna happen.
On the edge of their seats.
Yes, right. I would be too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So while Susan, Barry, and Jackie are below the attic, they hear as clear as day 3 snaps. They're like,
Okay.
all of them are like in their ears. And then they're kind of like, this feels weird. It feels like something's going to happen. Like, it feels like a buildup. They're like,
Right.
they're feeling like, shit, something's going to happen. They try to like talk to Jeff and Gary in the attic. They're like, you guys need to come down.
Okay.
Like, something's going to happen. Gary and Jeff start to come down. And in the documentary, Barry's filming from below. And Jeff makes his noise. He's like, huh, you know, like sounds like something, he's in distress, essentially. So Gary only has a camera. He doesn't have the flashlight because Jeff has the flashlight. He starts snapping photos with the flash to see if he can, like, figure out what's going on with Jeff. Did he fall? Like, what happened to you? And when he's, like, snapping photos, he captures a photo, which is probably the most popular photo that deals with this case specifically. And you might have seen it. So this is what he captures.
I have not seen this photo.
Oh, really?
It's hard to know what I'm looking at.
It's a little grainy.
Okay, so there's a ceiling, like an unfinished ceiling above this man who is dressed
Like in the 80s.
Yes. And so he's like jeans pulled up to the normal level with a black belt and a white t-shirt. And he's sort of like standing where it looks like almost like he's either fallen through the ceiling and his head's kind of turned to one angle, kind of neck cricked, and there's a board that looks like it's hitting him either between the legs or he's falling from up top and landing on the board, but it is certainly between his legs. What is happening in this?
So, Jeff is like, I don't remember what's happening in this photo. That's the first thing he says. But he's claiming that something put a cord around his neck
Okay.
and tried to hang him from a nail that's hanging on the rafter.
So in the photo it looks like he could be falling.
Yeah.
So hanging
He's
sort of
actually hanging
it makes
in this
sense.
photo.
Yeah.
So, once again, this attic is empty. Mm-hmm. So, like, a cord was never seen in this attic during any other previous investigation. Granted,
What's the board doing in there? Is he holding?
it's like a support beam, like, board thing.
Oh, it's just...
His, like, legs are, like, on it.
Interesting.
Like,
okay.
his feet aren't on the ground in this photo. I mean, it's not, like...
Yeah, you can't see his feet.
Yeah, you can't see his feet, but, like, his feet are not on the ground. His feet are, like, kind of resting on this
It does look like
beam.
he's hanging, because if you hadn't told me, it would look like he was falling from another...
Yeah, it does look like he's, like, almost, like, midway falling, right? Mm-hmm. But, so...
He looks suspended.
Yeah, in some shape. And, like, the weird angle his
angle
head
of the
is.
neck.
Like, it doesn't look comfortable no matter what.
it does not look comfortable.
So, yeah. So, he's saying there's some sort of cord that was wrapped around his neck. And he's, like, hanging from a nail that was, like, in the rafter, like, kind of sticking out. So, the cord was never noticed by anyone
It's an invisible ghost cord.
No. You see it after.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying it wasn't ever, like, noticed in the attic before this moment.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. But granted, they probably weren't looking for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a court investigation. This is a ghost investigation.
In an unfinished basement, there's,
Right. Weird
stuff.
random shit, yeah. So, Gary...
Or attic.
Yeah, sorry. Attic, not basement. So, Gary says that he actually had to, like, bend the nail down to, like, get the cord off of the nail and get Jeff down from this. Jeff comes down, freak the fuck out, cord still around his neck.
Wow.
It's like almost like a necklace. It almost looks like the type of cord you'd use to insulate, like, wire
Yeah. Yeah.
type of thing. It's like white, and yeah, it's still around his neck. He comes down, like, he's still, like, kind of pale in the face. He has a mark on his neck,
Yeah.
like a red mark, and he's like, I don't know what the fuck just happened. So later that evening, they're all, like, freaked out, and there's still activity after this incident, and they all kind of move to the porch.
Yeah, outside.
Yeah, outside. So Jackie, I think Jamie at this point was with his dad, but Jackie takes her daughter Samantha to the porch, and she's like in like one of those like little bouncer things, and she's like has a bottle. She's like a baby, hanging out. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm just chilling. So at some point while they're on the porch, they're all talking about like, this is fucking weird. I don't know what's going on. They notice that Samantha gets this big red stain on her forehead.
The baby.
Yeah, the baby. There's video of it. Like, there's video of, like, they're, like, panning over. They're, like, looking at Jackie. If Jackie's talking, like, Samantha's in, like, the frame for a second. And they pan back, and Samantha has, like, this weird red stain on her forehead.
Okay.
Jackie, she doesn't really think. She, like, wipes it off. She, like, licks her finger and, like, licks it off of her. She's like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, get this off of my baby. So they didn't, like, take it to, like, get a sample of.
Yeah.
She could have had jam on her fingers. I don't know. She's a toddler. Or a baby. Who knows. So after this, Jackie's fucking done. She's like, I'm fucking done with this place. Let's leave. She leaves. Everyone else leaves. She's like, goodbye.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Jackie does eventually move out of the cottage. I think it's a couple months later. Takes time to move. Jackie and her kids move to Weldon, California, which is kind of like further east.
Bummer.
Yeah. And this is a hope that this could be a fresh start that she originally wanted. Mm-hmm. So get me the fuck out of here, Unfortunately, whatever entity that was with her in San Pedro had followed her to Weldon.
It's worse.
Yeah. So it first starts with scratching sounds in the walls of the tool shed, and like she was renting a trailer, and then the trailer she was renting, which could be an animal. And the home they were in, there's just also seen like weird orbs of light again, like she saw in the kitchen and she took a photo of.
Yeah.
And like all of this was kind of like regular occurrence again. Just like, fuck, is it happening again? But one of the most frightening things that happened to her while she was in Weldon is one day Jackie and a friend, they see like a black mass on her daughter Samantha's bed, and this mass just bursts into flames.
Whoa.
And there's like burn marks in the documentary of like on this like bedspread.
Wow. Okay.
So eventually, however, the activity surrounding Jackie does die off. Maybe because she's like less stressed. She's maybe has like a better like living situation. Maybe she has a better job. Like, things like change, right? Like life changes, life happens. And like, if it is a poltergeist, she's less stressed. There's less energy to feed off of. That's kind of like maybe the thought there. Mm-hmm. And her life, for the most part, goes back to normal. So the evidence captured by Barry, Jeff, Gary, and the other Barry is made into a documentary in 1997 called An Unknown Encounter, The True Account of the San Pedro Haunting, which is the one I watched. It's on Tubi, if you ever want to watch it.
Tubi.
Tubi.
I never used Tubi.
I know, I had to download it for this.
It's so random.
Right?
The stuff that you have to do is so random.
Dumb.
For, like all the investigation, discovery this, and Tubi that.
Right.
Like, it really is a lot.
I mean, most of the time it's on like stuff I already have. The Tubi, I didn't have to pay for Tubi. It's just like a random weird app.
Okay.
So with the documentary came some small fame for Jackie and the investigators of the haunting. Like, they were kind of brought up on daytime talk shows, and they're like, hey, like, do you want to talk about what happened to you? This is crazy, especially after the documentary came out. At some point, Jackie and Dr. Barry do seem to have some sort of falling out. I couldn't really understand, like, why. It was a long time ago. Probably not, like, a ton of articles written about it, but they definitely don't talk anymore.
Maybe he said something creepy.
Maybe he said something creepy.
Her.
Yeah. Wouldn't pull it past him. So, some people believe that Jackie made all this up in an attempt for a cash grab because she is a single mom, but like she was a fucking hustling single mom. She wasn't like just some, not to call her deadbeat, but like she wasn't just like sitting around.
If
like
she did, she was ahead of her time.
So others counteract with the fact that there is so much evidence and numerous eyewitness claims that just doesn't add up that this is all a ruse. Like, is everybody lying to help Jackie? Susan, Tina, the investigators, Al, to a certain
How
extent.
much money though did the woman make? I mean,
Yeah, like I don't think you're probably making a shit ton of money going on
she's
Jenny
not
Jones.
set for fucking life.
Yeah, like truly, yeah. So maybe the truth is somewhere in the middle, and maybe the secrets of the story are locked away in a small cottage in San Pedro, California.
So we don't know if the cottage is haunted.
Nope, that is the San Pedro Haunting.
Thank you. I think that even if she was faking it, it's for like our entertainment, right? People are.
I mean, it's a good story.
Yeah, it's like people are interested because. Are attracted to the story because it's interesting, and if you make money on it, now like we're just more comfortable with content creation,
Right.
so we're like, sure, whatever,
Right,
whatever
like,
goes.
get yours, girl.
I don't understand. I don't think it makes you like a villain or
Yeah. Some people just like, yeah, I think, I don't know.
'cause you're either gonna believe that it exists or you don't.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so
truly.
what's wrong
I
with
mean,
the woman like sharing her life.
it's not like she got like movie
for
rights
it.
or something to it. I mean,
Even if she did, that was like then it was just like a different avenue to the movie. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, shit, look at the Warrens.
she basically exactly. It's
Yeah.
like if you wrote the story of yourself being haunted,
Yeah.
like what makes it any different than just like being a writer and writing? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I think just some
I got no
people
problems with it.
don't like being duped.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, I can't believe you lied to me about this.
Well,
I can't
those
believe you told me it was
people
true.
Are not inherently mistrusting enough.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
if
truly.
you're already suspicious, you're like, cool, awesome. Like,
You're like, well,
didn't believe it anyway.
no matter what, it was a good fucking story.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Take it
I
with a
mean,
grain of salt.
I definitely feel like this has like a lot of really interesting evidence. Like more than a lot of other ghost stories.
I would say all stories secondhand don't really count as evidence to me, but
I'm talking about the photos. I did watch the documentary.
we have to ignore the black photo of the white dots. Okay, and I would say
The photos of the lights. That's what it was. Listen,
we have one photo.
I was on your side with the Nessie photo. Okay.
It's teasing. Oh, like it being trash?
Yeah.
It was trash.
This is a little more compelling, I think. If it is of orbs.
It was a clear photo of some lights, so we'll
Yeah.
put it that way.
Yeah.
Those lights looked like they
It
were
wasn't
there.
like not like a
It
Rorschach
didn't
or
look
something.
like some dust that was flying by and
Yeah,
catching light.
exactly. That's what
No.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah. It's like probably one of the better photos of orbs, if it is orbs.
Well, they weren't very round.
No, I think they were moving.
Well, and then I have to think, it's not like she had, a cell phone on her.
Yeah.
Like,
This bitch had a camera with film.
she had to go grab the camera, probably load it with film,
Right?
take the photo. Like, my God, they must have been there, like, for ages.
Yeah.
But do they have fireflies wherever this is from?
California?
I've never seen one in California. I don't
I
know.
don't
if they
either. I do
exist.
not think they're a California thing. That's for sure.
I've only seen a firefly once. Have you ever seen one?
No.
It's sad that we don't have them in Washington because I saw them once in Atlanta
Uh-huh.
and I was just like
Mesmerized.
completely fucking dumbfounded. I was like, that's a light bulb on a bug's butt. That is a fucking light bulb on a bug's butt. This is the most magical fucking thing I've ever seen. And they're like, yeah, you don't have that where you're from? Like, no, like this is a mythical creature in front of me. This is fucking
This is a real cryptid, goddammit.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
And they just like fly around. It's the coolest
That's pretty
thing
cool.
ever.
That is pretty cool. I would love to see them.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, hopefully get
Once
to
in my
someday.
life.
Well,
thank you.
but yeah, that's our story for this week. Thanks for listening. Make sure to rate, review. It really does help, especially on Apple Podcasts.
Are we having any reviews? Do people review? Do we have any reviews?
I don't think so yet.
Wow.
Review us.
She's like, it does help. It would help.
It
if
would
anyone
help.
did it.
It would help. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Give Missy a fucking review.
Give
you
me a
dicks.
goddamn break.
You know what? Actually, I actually did a review. I listened to podcasts for a long time, all the time, and me myself have only given one review ever, and it was to Psychopedia this past week, and I was like, wow, it is easier than you think it is.
Oh.
You can do it in the Apple
Oh, I see what you're saying. To review it.
It's easier than you think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is a lot easier than you think it
You
is.
don't have to like log in or do anything.
No. I think especially on Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts is easy.
It is like, I think it gets you more traction the more you get reviewed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, review us, goddammit.
You think she deserves a review?
Help a sister out. That's what I say. But, yeah, also until next time.
Stay grimly curious. Bye, bitch. Thank you so much for listening. Music by Alex Kingston and Adam McKinnon.
For podcast photos and updates, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Grimly Podcast.
Be sure to rate and review, and we will see you next week for another episode. Bye, bitch.